Hello and welcome to the home visit safety training, where the objective is not to cause fear, but to create awareness for social workers to be aware, stay safe, and alert during home visits. For social service workers, home visits are often required to check on a client's safety, build rapport, or assist in advising or authorizing services. But when conducting home visits, it is important to remember that you are walking into an unknown environment, and it is important that small steps are taken prior to and even during the home visit to ensure your own safety. It is easy to get comfortable and let your guard down when there have been no incidents after continuous home visits. You do not necessarily have to go in geared it up, guarded, shielded, but small steps can be taken to facilitate a home visit and ensure your safety so you are not caught off guard. So, acquiring tips and tools for home visits are important because, according to OSHA, under the guidelines for preventing workplace violence and healthcare and social service workers, members of the healthcare and social service professions are among those at the greatest risk for violence in the workplace. The Bureau of Labor and Statistics also reported that 48% of all non fatal injuries from occupational assaults and violent acts occurred in the field of healthcare and social services. So that's something to think about. It's almost a 50-50 chance that an incident could occur or not. So it's important to acquire those tools and tips. Prior to conducting the home visit, make sure that coworkers or your supervisor are aware of where you are going by putting up a DPSS 1516 form where it states where you will be exactly. So this form you can actually get it from the county website, and if utilized correctly, it's actually a good tool to use in order to take that extra step to ensure safety. So it includes the address, the client's name, their case number so they can look it up in the system, the vehicle that you're driving. So it includes the license plate number, um, your number. So make sure that your phone that you're carrying is and that you're putting on that form, that the phone is charged, and it also includes the time that you will be leaving the office and the time that you expect to return. Oh, and also remember to pack light. Don't pack too many items or think that you need so many forms um, that you need to carry, because then you'll just be fumbling with it. And if you're going to carry a lot of stuff, make sure you leave the extra stuff in the trunk of your car. Don't carry it inside because it is too much to deal with. And then once you're making your way to the home visit, make sure that you're checking your surroundings once you get into the neighborhood. So check and see who is around, what activity is occurring, and check for potential hazards such as mysterious liquids, no trespassing signs, beware of dog signs, roadblocks, or animals that are loose in the streets. So do not be scared to reschedule. If there's too much activity and unsure of the people around, don't be scared to reschedule. And also park out in the streets. Even if the driveway is offered to you by the client, just let them know that you're going to park out in the street. You already parked the car. And the reason for this is just so you don't get blocked. You can get out, where you're parked in the street, and that way you have more control of where you can park. So make sure to park not facing a dead-end street or a cul-de-sac, because of course if you go straight, you're kind of stuck in where you're able to go. But if you park towards your destination, you can just easily flee if you need to. And then also, once you're inside the home, check for dangerous steps, floorings, wiring hazards, and also take mental note of the people inside the home. Also, when the door is open, make sure not to walk in front of people. Sometimes it's just a friendly gesture that they say, just go ahead, walk inside. I'll follow you. And anytime I am offered to walk inside and in front, I simply let them know, oh, it's your home. I'll go ahead and follow you since I don't know where to go. If you walk in front of people, it poses a danger because you're placed in a vulnerable position. You're unable to see what happens behind you. So it's better to be always place yourself in a position where you're in control. And even prior to going into the home, also take note of the exits. Have an exit plan. So that's the most important part. I like to check my surroundings, take notes of possible exits so I can sit near the exits in case I need to get out immediately. And again, just watch out for your safety. Take note of the things that you can use, a pen, a clipboard. So those are, not that you need to use weapons, but, those are potential things that you can use in order to protect yourself if needed. Lastly, and most importantly, is trust your instincts. If you do not feel safe, just leave. Come back with a coworker, law enforcement if you feel if it's necessary, or call ahead if you can. But definitely trust your instincts because it's better to be safe than sorry. And that concludes our training. I hope that you can utilize some of these tips and tricks in order to keep safe in the field. Thank you.